Hello, Bonsai here, or known as Excel. I was having this delicious game with this Efreet Custom, and I gotta say, it's pretty damn aggressive. But to get aggressive, you gotta get real close. And when I mean real close, you gotta have eye-to-eye contact with your opponent. You have a really interesting staring contest, but majority of the time you would lose the staring contest because you just can't. You can't, man. This mobile suit just blinks a little bit too much, but it's pretty damn effective. I love the melee, and it's nice and slice and dice. But as I said, you're like Swiss cheese when you're trying to close into the zone with an opponent, and you just gotta be that team player where you have to stick around your teammates, because if you go out by yourself with this mobile suit, you're actually going to get smashed like a goddamn waffle. And being smashed like a waffle is not a pretty sight. And they just throw syrup all over you, and you're just kind of in a sticky situation, and you just can't get out. And it's pretty damn painful, and I understand. But this match was pretty damn effective. At the very beginning, I believe some enemy opponent disconnected this match, where I tend to get a lot of matches where people just disconnect, or I would disconnect because Wi-Fi is just straight out of the box random. And in this match, you are going to get used to watching me die so many times, but I end up on the very top for some magical apparent reason. I don't know how, but yep. To get close to the enemy is very hard because a lot of enemy mobile suits are pretty damn aggressive. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, shoot. I am getting spammed to death with lead, and I'm not really seriously into that lead stuff. But I gotta say, the melee just takes a big chunk of their health, and juicy, you know? But it's pretty rare, and I know I'm one shot away from death, and they were able to get my little shenanigan right there. Try to pull it off, but that Pell Rider was just on my damn toe, and I would try to kick him off my toe like a goddamn crazy critter. But you know what it is, At this point, I was like, you know what? I don't have time to disarm a bomb, and I do not want to deal with some dude camping in there. And we don't have enough time to just disarm it. And I just nodded, no, hell no. Yep. I was trying to warn my allies as soon as possible, and I felt like we needed to rush the enemy base in a very aggressive and goddamn Chuck Norris style. But hey, I swear to God, if Chuck Norris used this mobile suit, I think he'd be invincible. But I tend to do some really nice damage with this, and that's the only thing that's going for it. I don't use any other weapons on it. I feel like the rockets are just like, you're just shooting goddamn Skittles at your opponents, and your opponents are just like, yeah, right, you know, haha, I can evade your little Skittles. And that's the thing about this Efreet Custom, it just dies a little bit too quick. It doesn't have enough health, but you can close the gap really close. And if I had my whole team in there, I would have done a little bit better. But I just always tend to be getting into the action, and it's really soothing. I'm always into that, you know, smooth situations. Now, over here there is this Pell Rider, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna give this man a little taste of my hot, melty beans. Huh? And at this point, there's this WR, and he's absolutely dead. He cannot do anything. I call it that turtle Gundam, because its turning speed is pretty damn slow, but its damn damage on the WR weapon is absolutely devastating. I remember there was a time where each shot of the WR would do like 4 to 5k damage in I believe the version of the Japanese version, and they had to nerf it because the damage is too freaking wild. At that point I'm like, alright, I don't see no damage on this guy, and I got right in front of that guy's hammer and he was like, ooh, free kill, I'll take it. Oh man, that gotcha. I really want to learn how to use one of those. Pretty damn interesting mobile suit too. It's kind of like a hyper hammer, but a pistol version of it. And thing about this Efreet Custom is the boost, and I swear to God, I feel like the boost in this mobile suit is just not enough to get into the nitty gritty action. I was able to knock this man down senseless, and I activated my exam mode and hoping that I can do something, but people just tend to look at exam mode and they're just like, oh, okay, he's gonna go all out and he's going to die. And that's the start of my life right there. Pretty damn painful. This mobile suit's pretty damn painful to use, but I know there's a possibility where you can master it to the point that you don't get hit at all. You're out there with your little super suit, and yeah, it's pretty damn legit. The Efreet, you just gotta close the gap with the grenade launcher, and the grenade launcher is pretty damn nice. I love the grenade launcher. It just has nice splash damage, and you know, that guy was using maneuver armor, I believe, and he resisted it. But the rocket is pretty damn effective. And at that point, I was like, did I destroy that guy's explosive nuke? I call it the little nuke on the high ground, because man, oh man, that thing is really nice. The rockets on its legs, oh man, it's sad. Only thing you gotta use is the swords and the armed grenade launcher, and you're able to do some pretty nice engagements. And you know, it's nothing like no damn Devil May Cry where I can do all sorts of crazy type of moves in this mobile suit, but it's possible. But it does what it does. It's pretty effective too. That catcher man, I was able to catch that man, and I love the animation of that catch. Pretty nice animation. And that is the whole like image of how this thing is supposed to work. You're supposed to do some really nice naughty stuff right there. I was able to get that little cheeky last kill right there, and kind of found this match pretty damn interesting, very entertaining. It's better than one sword is two swords. And you all take care.